The ruler of the chart is Venus, because Libra rises and Venus conjunct Saturn, falling in the area of the 11th house, which is the future. I think that it is terribly important that people become aware that there's an American dream, there is a British dream. And I believe that one of the important things for the government to listen to here is that people need their hopes and dreams. They want to be aspirational. And yet, what they are reaching out for, because of the aspect opposing Neptune, which is delusion, illusion, self-deception and escapism, means they could be sold a pup by the government. So in other words, it's a bit like an oasis in the desert. Is it an oasis or is it a mirage? It's like a chimera. It is chimeric in the fact that things change colour. Things become totally different in real terms. And what is offered is something very good and looks good, but when you get it in your hands, it's distorted and it's a disappointment. It's demoralizing and disparaging. That is great difficulty here, because Neptune sits in the 5th house of creativity. It's also the nation's children. It's also arts, music, all of the things that we find entertaining. So we can add sport to this as well. And we mustn't forget that the Olympic Games is coming up on the rails. But something's wrong here. We're either not being told everything, or we're being told what we want to hear, rather than what's going to manifest. But I would hazard a guess that whilst this government is still around, there's going to be a twist put on things. It won't necessarily always be the truth. You know, when people say, yes, but I told you the truth, we should follow that up by saying, yeah, but you equally didn't tell us about that, did you? So it's going to be very difficult for the nation to be able to put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4, because I don't think we're going to know totally what is actually going on, because there is escapism and deception. There's also treachery and backstabbing, so goodness knows what's going to go on between the Minister of Culture and the Environment and the Arts and Children when it comes to anything to do with the nation and a older male and a woman within the government itself. There are very strange things going on here, and I believe it's going to be very divisive, and it's going to be divisive because what you see isn't what you get, or now you see it, now you don't. And that is in the area of the arts, of sports, of all forms of entertainment, creativity, and anything to do with children. And on the other side, our hopes, our dreams, our aspirations as people, which will particularly affect women, could even affect gay people, and could certainly affect older people, the pensioners brigade. Terribly important that honesty prevails here. Otherwise, everybody's going to lose face, and everybody is going to feel that they have been, what's the word I want, wool pulled over our eyes?